Hope this email finds you well. Overworked and Underplayed is a not safe for work Dungeons and Dragons actual play podcast about a group of young professionals from the real world who find themselves transported to a strangely familiar place full of fantasy and magic. See attached for episode descriptions and content warnings. Thanks for listening.
Hello?
It appears that the screen has changed.
Right, because he
this?
called my phone with the number that I gave him, which is my phone number.
High Priestess Krystal, rebuttal.
You said you got a weird call last night?
Oh my God, yeah, it was so weird. It was like they were filming an episode of Law and Order. There was something about an arbitrator. They were all fighting over multiple crystals, it sounded like.
So weird.
One of them was evil. Somebody called a phone a magic or holy tablet, something like that. It all ended up being a trap, something about an evil genie. And then all hell broke loose. They started fighting and the call ended. I'm telling you, these telemarketers are getting really elaborate with their schemes.
Yeah, but it makes you want to listen in.
It totally does.
Greetings, listeners. I'm Alex Capps, your DM or district manager, and this is Overworked and Underplayed, a D&D podcast for young professionals by young professionals. Today's icebreaker: what's your favorite way to spend a rainy day?
What up? It's your boy Marcel Hardy playing Richard Cox, a human consultant turned halfling bard who wholly believes it's better to be lucky than good, but it's best to be both. And Richard's favorite way to spend a rainy day is to watch people from his apartment and see what the creative ways that they come up with that because they forgot their umbrella or their rain jacket.
Just people watching.
That's great.
Watching these struggles of humanity. It's fine.
Yeah, he's like people are smart.
Hello, my name is Annalyn Hardy, and I play Taylor Jacobs, a centaur barbarian with a heart of gold. And her favorite way to spend a rainy day is doing those security trainings and stuff.
I have so many I have to do.
Right?
Hi everyone, my name's Katie, and I play Krystal, the Drow Druid, with her very own MLM Crystal Clarity. And Krystal's favorite thing to do on a rainy day is to start a live with her downline.
Yes.
My name is Morgan. I play High Priestess Krystal, or Krystal 1.0. And on rainy days, I really like getting with the fellow members of the church, and we partake in a little bit of divine lavender. We really want to feel the inner peace and the stress relief on this cozy rainy day. So,
Hey, I'm Marjorie. I play Amy Anne Amanda, a basic B rough and tumble human fighter with a freshly minted dentistry degree. Her ideal rainy day is curled up on the couch with her mom or one of her sisters with a little blankie and some tea, going through some old family albums. That's the best day.
Hi, I'm Tyler. I play the IT paladin known as Bentley, and Bentley likes to sleep on a rainy day because that's the best time to sleep.
Amen, brother. So once again, I'm Alex Capps, your DM or district manager, and my favorite way to spend a rainy day is in a hammock under something covered, just listening to the rain.
Hey listeners, this show is made possible by the support of our awesome patrons. In addition to a thank you for their support, our patrons get an ad-free listening experience and access to exclusive bonus content. In the weeks between episodes, our patrons are getting an extra show where we recap episodes and talk about some of our favorite moments. For more details about what you can get by supporting us on Patreon, check us out at patreon.com/ownuppod.
All right, so when we last left off, you guys rolled initiative. We pick back up with Bentley.
Bentley is got his weapons out and is like, "Let's go, Amy Anne." Wait, we get to kill the fake crystal, right?
Yeah, I think so. That's
Crystal
what the
shouts,
king.
"Yes, you do."
That's the king wants us to, right?
Sweet,
Yeah.
this is going to be therapeutic. And then he starts going as fast as he can.
Oh, God. Okay, so Bentley.
It's gonna be like that scene in Dragon Ball Z Abridged where Gohan beats the shit out of Captain Ginyu in Goku's body.
All right, so Bentley, as you kick the door in and come charging in, you see what appears to be some sort of almost incorporeal genie-looking thing levitating towards the rear of the room.
Okay.
You see two heavily armored guards next to who you assume to be the High Priestess Krystal. You see a very kind of annoyed Krystal over in the other side of the room, and you see Taylor Jacobs and Richard appear to be asleep.
Gotcha. Okay.
And as you enter the room, the shape looks at you, and I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw, and I'm going to spend one of the bad omens to give you disadvantage.
Okay.
What do our omens look like for this one?
You now have 3 good omens and 2 bad omens.
Okay.
All right, well, that's not bad. I rolled a 13.
You collapse in the doorway.
Damn.
All right, and you wake up in it's like you fall, and you instantly wake up in that same semi-incorporeal space that I described earlier for Richard, and you see Richard kind of standing with his hands on his hips, like almost taunting the giant. What you see now is a giant armored being of some sort pointing its sword at Richard.
All right, cool. I will. So, am I still holding my weapons and everything?
Yeah.
Gotcha. How far away is Richard?
He's about, I'd say, 15 feet.
Do I still have enough movement to make
I will say you have enough movement you could get over into melee range if you wished.
All right, I want to get over and get in melee range, but make sure I'm standing next to Richard.
Okay.
Be not sure what's going on here, but I'm going to do a thing, and then I'm going to activate my gift of the metallic dragon, do the protective wings.
Okay.
So there's spectral wings kind of pop out of my back, and I can use it to shield others.
Oh, cool.
So when he's attacked if he gets attacked, I can use my reaction to do stuff.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I'm just going to... I may as well just swing at the guy.
All right, so make an attack roll.
Okay.
And what weapon are you using?
So the first one will be the sword.
And was it magical?
Moontouch Scimitar. So both are magical.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Moontouch Scimitar is a +1, so
okay.
I rolled a 18. I rolled a 23.
That will hit.
All right. It'll be 12 damage from the first attack. And then I multi-attack, so I'm going to swing again. That is a 16.
A 16 is going to miss.
All right.
You hit him the first time, it's like he didn't notice you were there. He was so focused on Richard, and he blocks the second attack with his giant sword and says, "Naughty, naughty."
That's fine. I'm going to use my bonus action to swing a third time because I have multi-attack since I'm a dual wielder.
Third sword.
Yeah. No, this is actually with the heavy ass or the big ass axe.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a crit.
Oh, you got a 20?
Yeah.
Nice. Roll again. See if you double up.
So that's a 25. No, I did not double up, unfortunately.
Okay.
That was 3. I burned it all on the 1. So.
Okay, so roll damage.
Okay. 12 damage.
Okay, so as you strike him with the axe, you sense that didn't seem to do as much.
I thought it was magical as well.
I think it was just heavy.
Gotcha.
I don't think it was magical.
Fair enough. Richard, we gotta hit this guy with magic. It seems to do more, I say as I have my scimitar.
All right, so now...
Also, I think we're in a dream, but we should probably not just stand here and get attacked. I imagine this is one of those you die in real life. You die in the game, you die in real life situations. It's like Sword Art Online. Have you ever watched Sword Art Online?
Is Bentley now in my dream?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said we were in there together, and I see you.
Yeah, y'all see each other.
I hadn't seen you. Okay.
Yeah, y'all see each other. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm talking to Richard, and he's just not reacting. Richard, you know Sword Art Online, right? Richard. Hey, Richard.
All right, moving on to Krystal 2.0. So you saw Bentley charge in the room and then just collapse in the doorway.
Dropped like a stone.
Yeah. And so you see everything described, and you see as High Priestess Krystal's two guardians begin moving towards Richard. What do you do?
What I want us to hit Krystal, but I know I can't do that because I'll cast Wind Wall at the people that are going towards Richard.
Okay. High Priestess Krystal, do you have any reactions or anything you would like to do? There's one of your spells you can do as a reaction.
Is it the counter?
Yeah. So I was giving
then
you
I'll
the
do
option.
that.
Okay.
I don't know what all my
Yeah,
what all
I know.
my
I was
abilities are
trying.
yet.
I didn't want to be like, "Hey, you should do this," but I was giving you the option.
No. Well, I didn't know if that was just like if a spell was cast towards me or not.
No, that's any spell you see cast. All right. So Krystal 2.0, you begin to summon some arcane energy and try to cast Wind Wall, and you see as High Priestess Krystal holds her hand out and nullifies your spell.
There's no roll. It's just an automatic nullify.
What level is Wind Wall?
3rd.
Then yes, there's no roll.
What is the roll that would? What is the level that would require?
So
it?
any level above, like, so the way counterspell works is it's an instant counter if it's the same level or below.
Okay.
So if you upcast, say you have 6th level spell slots, if you upcast counterspell to 6th level, it's an automatic counter of anything 6th or below.
So what level did Morgan cast her spell at? Does it have to be a 3rd?
At minimum is 3rd.
Okay.
So
I just didn't know. I wanted to learn.
Are you going to do anything else? Do you want to move?
I guess I'm going to go towards... I want to try and wake up Taylor. I feel like she was sitting next to me.
Okay.
So I want to like shake her really hard.
All right.
Like,
that's
really
going to require an action.
So not movement.
No, that would be an action. So you could do that on your next turn. But if there is any, you have a bonus action and movement left.
I never even know what to do with my bonus action. I never can figure that part out.
Just hide behind Taylor's body.
I don't want to do that.
I know.
Like, I guess, can I like give her? That's an action too. If I give her a pepper up potion, that's an action.
What I will do is, as a bonus action, since you're already sitting there right next to her, you can use your bonus action now to try to give yourself advantage to wake her up.
Okay.
But that would be next round.
Okay.
All right. So speaking of the centaur, Taylor Jacobs, you kind of groggily wake up and you see a giant armored dude, and you see Bentley and Richard standing in front of you and him. So they're in between you and the big armored, scary looking guy with the big sword.
Okay. How many times can she rage in a day? Is there a limit?
2.
Alright. She's gonna rage. And grow and go into centaur form.
Okay.
Is that an action?
So rage is a bonus action.
Okay. And she is going to try to grapple the genie motherfucker.
Okay. So go ahead and make me a athletics check. Now you get your bonus from rage.
Okay. How much is the +2?
I think it's you get advantage.
I think you get advantage. I'm just double checking to make sure.
Oh yeah, on strength check.
What did you say the genie looks like again, by the way?
So imagine like the blue genie from Aladdin, but he's angry looking.
Gotcha.
Just for ease of everybody like thinking.
Time to mitigate.
Yeah, you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. So this would be, I'd consider this to be a strength check. So let me roll his counter to that. Let's see. So he is also going to be using strength. What did you get?
I would like to use a good omen.
Okay. So that goes back over to the bad column. I will roll my big black die. So that roll is a 17.
Okay. Plus my athleticism is +5, and then do I add rage or is it just that?
Well, rage just gives you advantage, so you would
we
be.
just talked about that.
So it'd be 17 plus 5.
Yep, so 22.
Okay, so he tries to overpower you and realizes that you might be stronger than you look.
Yeah.
And even though you're big, and you've successfully grappled him in the dream realm. So this will be interesting.
Should she try to choke him?
Technically.
Technically, yes.
How long till he runs out of air?
You would have to find out.
Okay.
This is the dream world, so.
So you're gonna try to. So you're gonna use your second attack to try to like strangle him, basically.
Nope. I think for the extra attack, she's actually just gonna contort so she can horse kick him in the balls.
Okay, so make an attack roll.
So that's an 11.
I was gonna say, do you want to attack recklessly?
Yes, since he's grappled. Yeah, that probably makes sense.
So
Okay.
you'd roll with advantage, but anyone attacking you gets advantage.
Yeah, but it only lasts one turn, right? Just next turn.
Yeah. It's just until your next turn, anybody attacking you gets advantage.
Okay, that's a 19 plus 5.
That will hit.
All right.
So go ahead and roll damage.
What would that be?
So I'm going to give you, because you're in horse form, I'm going to give you a d6 plus numbers.
So that's 10.
So you donkey kick him right in the testicles, and you hear like a noise. And he looks at you and he says, "That was not very nice." And you see as he like readjusts himself and hear like,
Yeah.
okay, so that is your turn. Amy Anne, it is now your turn. You were right behind Bentley, and you see as he entered the room, he just collapsed.
Okay, so I stop. As soon as I see him collapse, I stop and I don't go any further. What can I suss out from where I'm standing?
So you can see into the room since he's kind of got the doorway blocked open.
With his body. Yep.
Yeah. And you see that there's two armed men making their way over to Richard, who's like, as far as you know, unconscious.
Okay. All right. Do I see Imposter Krystal?
You see Krystal 1.0 on one side of the room and 2.0 on the other side of the room next to Richard and Taylor Jacobs.
Okay. How far can I get to Krystal 1.0 in one turn?
I would say you probably could.
Okay. I am going to sprint towards Krystal 1.0 and try to... I'm going to try and punch her.
Okay.
In the face. With my brass knuckles.
So I need you to make me a...
Wisdom saving?
No.
Oh.
I need you to make a acrobatics, like a dexterity based check, like while you're running, to jump over Bentley's body lying in the doorway. And I'm going to spin one of the bad omens.
Okay. So that'll be plus 5 to... So 15. Oh, disadvantage. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 is the lowest.
Okay, good. You like leap over Bentley and your foot kind of catches like his belt. As you kind of like jump over him because you didn't have much of a run up, but you managed to catch your footing on the landing. Okay. And then you look up and you look right at Krystal, High Priestess Krystal in charge. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
I'm going to use a good omen to give myself advantage, if I might.
All right, so let me roll that one here.
Okay, and I'll roll this one. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What are the...
so the good omen die is a 17.
Okay, so plus 7.
Okay, so that's definitely going to hit.
All right, so that is going to be 1d... That's the wrong dice. 1d8 plus 5. So that's 5 plus... So 11 points of damage for the first hit.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do it... I'm going to take an action surge to get 2 more actions.
One more action.
No, one more. You have one more attack, and then you can do an action surge to take another attack action, which is actually 2 more attacks because you have multi-attack.
Okay, so I'm going to hit her again.
So you can hit her a total of 4 times.
Okay, and then that one's going to be 13 plus 7 to hit.
That is going to hit.
And then that's going to be 6 points of damage. I'm going to also take my action. So I take my action surge, and then I get 2 more hits.
Yes, you get 2 more attack rolls.
All right. So next one is going to be 16 plus 7 to hit. It's going to hit.
That's going to hit, yeah.
And then it's going to be 1d8 plus. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage.
Oof.
And then one last one.
I hope she kills her.
That's
Handling
seven-
I was say for Amy Anne's sake, I hope she doesn't. But
True.
17 to hit.
I was not expecting Amy Anne to just run in and just like start just beating the brakes off this poor girl.
Or are
like
we
a
sad?
punching bag.
17 to hit.
So what's going to happen there is you're going to see is the genie points and like a shield appears in front of Krystal, High Priestess Krystal, and blocks your hit. And the genie
wanted her to die, did you?
the genie looks at High Priestess Krystal and says, "Do not disappoint me."
Okay. So let's see. So that 17 you didn't hit. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's see. I did that. I think that's all I can do. I don't think I can try and grapple her now, right? Because I took those attacks.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you only did 4 attacks like back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about action surge, and that's one of the things that makes fighters really, really good. But that was the one time you could use it, so I think that was a good use of it. So Krystal 1.0 is not looking the best.
Yeah. And do you want me to give some flavor to
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
So I just jump over Bentley. As I'm doing that, I'm putting my brass knuckles on, and I'm just like shaking my head, like I'm sorry, and then I just like one hand, the other, right, left, and then miss the last one.
Yeah, she's giving her the old Canadian.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I feel like
Crystal's
I don't know
cheering.
if. I don't know. I feel like there's like blood spattering on Amy Anne and her hands and stuff. She's like, oh God.
She's used to blood. It's fine.
Yeah. Mostly just from the mouth, though.
Listen, I
you're
do
getting
want
her-
to raise the concern, like, would Krystal be affected by seeing herself bloodied?
She's probably into it.
That does raise a good question, because she
Good
does look
point.
exactly like you.
Yeah.
So you're watching Amy Ann, and you're like, this seems a little personal. Like,
The whole party just like kills her. This feels
guys,
personal.
y'all seem like y'all really got into killing this person that looked just like me. Like, a little awkward. Of course, it wouldn't be the first time someone's killed something that looks like one of the party members. So,
True. You get used to it.
all right. So it is now the top of the order, and I need Amy Ann. You see, as the genie looks at you,
Yeah.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. And this is not what you think it is.
Okay. That is going to be a wisdom saving throw is 11.
Okay.
Oh, no. Can I use a good omen?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
A little bit
Look
late
him if you
there.
got him.
So let me roll this.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a 7.
So 11. It's my better roll.
Okay, so you become charmed.
Oh. Hey.
A spell has been cast on you called Modify Memory.
Okay.
One creature you can see must make a wisdom saving throw. If they failed, you can modify one of the target's memories for 24 hours. The memory it's modified is that you think the fake Krystal is Krystal 2.0.
Okay, so then I just wailed on real Krystal?
You think you just wailed on your friend.
No need to take this offline. Overworked and Underplayed will circle back after these messages.
Wait.
Are we friends?
I'm so confused.
You're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of both of them.
Krystal, I'm so sorry. What? I don't know what I'm doing. Can anybody tell that I've been charmed based upon what I just said?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I'd say the only conscious person is the other.
Yeah. So Krystal, you hear as she says all that. Now on the dream realm, the thing is grappled by Taylor Jacobs, and it is going to try to escape its grapple. So that is going to be unsuccessful, as he says, "Get off of me!" And then he is going to use his second part of his thing to try to attack you with his nightmare touch, and that is going to be a 15.
Well, Alex, you've worked hard on for pinning monsters against us that involve nightmares and dreaming.
Oh yeah.
My AC is also
I feel like we
15.
should all invest in magic items that protect against magical sleep effects.
Yeah.
What's your AC, Taylor
15.
Jacobs? Is 15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this just hits, and that is going to be.
If only there were some magical wings around that could protect people.
I mean, we're in a dream state, so.
Okay, so you take 14 psychic damage,
I have a headache all of a sudden.
and then make a wisdom saving throw.
We all know it's my best one.
Yes.
What does it psychic damage come in the form of? Was it like she forgot she was supposed to turn something in on the morning we left?
Now,
Right?
she's like, why is he sticky?
Ew.
Ew.
We got 19.
Okay, you passed the wisdom saving throw that would have paralyzed you. So
All right. It would have paralyzed me holding on to it.
yeah, it would have been complicated because you would have been stuck grappling him. So that could have gotten fun.
Okay.
All right, so we
Random
now
question.
yeah.
Does the dream version of him appear to have pain when he's injured on the outside world?
I don't know.
No.
He hasn't been injured on the outside world. All right, so now we go to Richard.
Well, flip that question too. As far as the outside world is concerned, does he look like he's pained when he gets hurt on the inside world?
I mean, we can't communicate with each other.
I know
so
we can, but I'm just curious. Anyway, so
It was going to be a real
is,
One Piece top music situation. You have to kill him
Richard
twice.
is going to put on his jester's hat that he got from, I think it was from Lord Longshaft's treasure trove, or whatever her name was.
His treasure trail.
His aunt's like treasure cave.
Yeah. Oh, Gloria's hold.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's gonna put on his
stuff.
he's gonna put on his jester's hat that he got from Gloria's hold, and I need the genie to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, how the turn's tabled. Oh my God. What's your spell save DC?
17.
Well, he did not pass that.
Excellent. So when he sees me put on this jester hat, it's the stupidest looking thing he's ever seen, and he just finds it absolutely hilariously funny and falls into a fit of laughter.
Oh my gosh, you cast Tasha's hideous laughter on an avatar of a demigod.
And so
And it worked.
and he failed, which means he's now incapacitated.
Oh my God.
He's just laughing in Taylor's arms. Like, he's just busting out laughing. I'm just, like, picturing this.
So I'm going to talk to the rest of the group. Well, guys, I really thought that'd get us out of here. He can't move or anything right now, so I guess we have a little bit of time before he wakes up to try to figure out a way to get out of here. But I'm kind of stuck. That's all I got.
Who's in the dream world thing with us?
I think it's you, Bentley, me, and Taylor Jacobs.
Yes. All right, so that is Richard's turn. All right, so it is now your turn.
Okay, so I want to try and wake Taylor up.
Okay, so you grab Taylor and shake her really, really hard.
Really
I
hard.
want you to make me a strength check with advantage.
Okay, that's a 17 plus It's a 16 instead of a 17. Like I rolled a 17.
That's a minus one.
Oh, minus one. Okay.
Yeah.
So with a 16, you kind of you shake her, and you see as her eyes start to open, and Richard, you and Bentley would see as Taylor Jacobs just disappears from the dream realm.
Holy shit! Where'd she go?
So y'all have no clue what's going on, but she just disappeared, and you see, so she was grappling the avatar, and now he's gonna fall. And so we'll see what happens later. And then that is going to be... So, Krystal, you see Taylor Jacobs starting to wake up. Are you going to move or do anything else?
I'm just going to scream at Taylor. Like, I'm going to be like, wake up! Like,
Okay, so she is definitely awake now.
I know. I just wanted to add emphasis to it.
No, I got you.
And then also, I want to say, like, Amy Anne, good job.
What? Good. I'm coming after you, you meanie.
Why?
You're Krystal
You were-
2.0. We're on a mission.
No,
And be like, say the word.
Oh, sorry. No, you're not. Sorry, I'm confused with the crystals. So I think you're the bad Krystal.
Right.
Now,
okay,
right?
So I'm going to
Okay.
take my little friendship bracelet and be like, no, I'm the real Krystal. And I'm like talking directly into your head.
Okay.
Does that do anything?
What's my code word?
What's your safe word?
Then if that's true, pretend Krystal. What is the code word that we talked about at length last session?
Oh no.
That is perfect.
Because Krystal knew that was going to happen when you had the code word conversation.
Taylor is going to be like, whisper to Krystal, it's xylophone.
Oh, it's it's xylophone, and she's like screaming it.
Amy Anne, I need you to make me a perception check.
Okay. All right. That's not going to be...
And then Taylor Jacobs, I need you to make a stealth check to see if you can quietly tell that to Krystal.
Okay.
And I'm going to burn a bad omen to give you disadvantage on telling her quietly what the code word was.
So as I was saying it, I was like, why would she say it out loud when she could just use the thing?
Yeah, I don't know why she didn't.
So I don't think that she would actually have said it out loud.
Would she have had that clarity after just waking up from a dream state?
Probably not.
Okay.
I feel like Annalyn feels betrayed. That you had a look of betrayal on your face as I said probably not.
Hey, look, it's not my job to make your life easier.
So I just rolled perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
Straight perception. Okay, I got a 7.
As a question, why does it matter if Taylor needed to say it quietly or not?
So other Krystal wasn't here.
Okay.
So I got a 13.
Okay, so I'm going to say, Amy Ann, you do not hear Taylor give the code word to Krystal.
Okay.
But so Krystal uses the code word, but your mind still says that she's the imposter.
I don't know how you found that out, bad Krystal. We're gonna finish this.
Taylor's
I
just
don't
gonna
get
be like,
why.
what was
You
the
were on
point
the
of
right
this
track.
word?
Taylor is sitting next to me. She's sitting next to me. Not that one. You had it right.
I'm really confused. I
Amy Ann hurts herself in confusion.
Hey, if she punches herself, wouldn't that let her do a check? She took damage. See if it
So
breaks.
it actually shows on here the only way to restore the true memory is with a remove curse or greater restoration before the 24 hours.
okay. So it's in there.
What if we kill the caster?
That sounds like the spell would end.
Yeah. Or you're like, I'm about to end something. But at the end of Krystal's turn, Bentley, before you go, the avatar is going to roll to see from him landing on the ground to see if that shakes him awake. And it doesn't. So it is now your turn. He is still like lying on the ground, just
because he's prone. That means I get advantage on attack rolls, right?
Yeah, it does.
He'll like, just like shrug, be like, "All right." He's gonna put his. Oh no, he's just gonna raise his sword hand and swing away. Start chopping. So I get advantage. So, that is a 19 plus numbers.
That'll hit.
That's good for the first attack.
Yep.
That's 11 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll swing with my second attack with the sword with advantage. That's a crit.
Hey.
Let me roll.
So that'll definitely hit.
Okay. Crit doubles the damage, right?
Doubles all dice.
Yeah.
Including smites.
Oh, I'm gonna about to say I'm gonna bonus action smite
divine
because
smites coming at.
I haven't used that yet, so I'm gonna bonus action divine smites with this one. Somewhere Talos is proud. I can feel it. I'm making up for the last fight. All right, so that is.
So divine smite's not a bonus action.
Is it not?
No, that's just as an attack.
It just takes a spell slot, but it's not a bonus action.
Oh yeah,
and you can burn multiple spell slots. So how much total damage did you do?
Oh, that would be 32 plus 4 is 36.
Okay, so your 36 radiant damage seems like it did a lot more than 36.
Gotcha. Okay.
And he's like, then he's gonna roll. He's like, hold on a second. That's not funny. And he is now awake.
Okay, that's one spell slot burned. And I'm gonna swing again with the heavy ass axe. But he's still dead prone, so that's advantage.
Yeah.
That's another crit.
Oh god.
And that's another smite. Let me roll to confirm. That's a 2. Okay, that's disappointing. I rolled badly on this one. That's 8, 9. Roll again. Just another 21 divine damage. I rolled badly on that one. Bentley's going to be just like swinging away. Hey, get in on this. This is actually pretty fun.
All right. So at the end of your turn, Bentley, he is going to basically poof. And you're like, where did he go? And you sense something standing right behind you as he says, now it's my turn. Which it's not his turn, but he was just being dramatic. It is
He's
now.
Gonna look at him as he does nothing for a second, like this pretty anticlimactic.
Yeah. It is now Krystal 2.0's turn.
All right, I need to use this dice more often. It's
So
two crits with that one.
I feel like.
Oh wait, you know what I
No,
did?
it's not.
You already went. You went in place of Krystal 1.0. I'm sorry.
Okay, I was confused. Now I'm.
So you okay? Krystal 1.0. You're gonna go now.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm getting confused. Okay, it's fine.
You should have just wrote their actual names on there.
Yeah. So you took a lot of damage from that first attack, Krystal.
Pretty bloodied up. Yeah.
I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
11.
Okay, so as you guys look, you see as High Priestess Krystal's face kind of begins to droop. Like almost like it's melting.
I'm melting.
Oh, Krystal, what happened? Are you okay?
See, not the real one. Fake.
And see, High Priestess Krystal, you would know that Amy Anne has had her memory modified.
Do I know her name?
Yeah, you would know Amy Anne.
Okay.
She was a known accomplice of Krystal 2.0.
Gotcha. Okay.
I like that
Man.
she's my accomplice. It's like I'm in charge.
I think I would turn to Amy Anne and ask her to protect me.
Oh my gosh, of course. How did this happen? I'm so sorry. I'm so confused.
I understand you being confused and wanting to take the imposter out. I forgive you.
Oh God. Thank you so much, Krystal. I give her a little side hug. Never.
I'm not going to forgive you. If you attack me right now, I am not going to forgive you. Absolutely not.
Yep. I want Amy Anne to make a wisdom saving throw right now.
11.
So with an 11, you sit there and like you still feel compelled to defend her, but you're like, that's the nicest thing she's ever said to me.
That's not true. I've said nice things. It's just that I wouldn't be like, I forgive you for hitting me in the face.
Yeah. And High Priestess Krystal, what are you going to do with your action? Are there any spells you want to cast or anything you want to do?
So what's going on with the guards?
So I'm about. Do you want me to do those first?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to act on your turn, and they have made it over to Richard, who is like on the ground, and they begin searching him. Let's see here. And Richard, truthful question: is the fanny pack on your person?
Remind me, where were we? We were chilling out, and then we came to this thing.
Yeah, you left from the hotel and came to the arbitration.
Would you have brought the fanny pack to arbitration is the question.
I would have, because that's where I keep all my secret tricks and stuff, like the hat that I used.
And so one of them got like a 19 for investigation. And I'm going to say he holds up the fanny pack and he to the genie guy and he's like, "Is this it, boss?" And you see the genie go, yes. That is what I need. Bring it to me. So that's what they did. High Priestess Krystal, what are you doing with your turn? Other than gaslighting the fuck out of Amy Anne?
See, I think what I would do is I would really go hard on the Amy and Amanda front, and I feel like I would start trying to like cower behind her.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to take the dodge action, which will give anyone disadvantage to attack you until the next round. So you're ducked in behind her, and you see as one of your guards is carrying the fanny pack to the Avatar Sunam, and the other guard is making his way towards Krystal and Taylor Jacobs. That is now Taylor Jacobs. It is now your turn.
Taylor is going to avoid the guard coming toward her and is going to try and tackle the one with the fanny pack.
So moving past the one is going to give him an attack of opportunity.
Can I just go across the table?
Yeah, we'll do an acrobatics check for that.
I got a 10.
Okay, so a 10, you are going to leap. You're going to scuff your head on the ceiling, and you're going to land not quite right. So it's going to use up some of your movement to kind of regain your footing, but you are going to bypass the attack of opportunity because you're on the other side of a table from him.
Okay.
Yeah, you can make it over to the guy who's got the fanny pack.
Yeah, I'm going to try and bring him down to the ground and try and get it away from him.
Okay, so make a grapple check.
So that's 11.
So he just ducks you as you try to grapple him. Now, you do have 2 attacks, so you can try a second grapple. Or you can just smack him with a sword or something. It's up to you.
I think I want to cut his hand off.
Okay. So do you want to recklessly attack?
Yeah.
All right, so attack with advantage.
23.
So I'm going to say that hits. And then roll damage. It's going to be really interesting if you missed and cut the fanny pack in half.
Everything just spills out of it.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that makes it way harder to hide the stuff.
What all does Richard have in there?
That's an 11.
Okay, so 11 damage. I'm gonna say with this guy's level, that's enough to lop his hand off with above a 20. So she tries to tackle him and she misses, and so she draws her sword and just cuts his hand off, and he's just kind of holding his arm up, and he's like, ah! And you see as the fanny pack with the hand still gripping it just hits the ground.
It's a hand purse.
And you see as like the Avatar Sunam looks, and he goes, whoa. That was a little aggressive, don't you think?
No.
No.
All right, and then it's going to be Amy Anne's turn.
Oh no. How far
Does
away?
Amy Anne have to attack?
Fanny pack, Amy Anne, stay focused.
No, I don't. I guess I could just protect.
Yeah, because the only memory that was modified was which crystal is which. Like, you should theoretically still know all of our plans and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Who's the bad guy? Who's not the bad guy?
Okay. I'm gonna run and try and grapple the guard going towards Katie. Yeah.
So you run over there and make me a grapple check.
Nat 20 plus a lot.
Yeah, you definitely. So you're confused, and in your confusion, you're like, I'll just spear this dude and take him to the ground. Like, that's got to do something positive.
Yeah.
And so,
Let me choke him out a little bit. Hold on.
all right. So she's gonna tighten up her grip. Like, go to sleep. We're putting people to sleep. Apparently, this is what we're doing.
And that's a 1.
Okay. So you tighten up your grip just a little bit. Yeah. He's like starting to tap your arm.
Amy Ann's like, shh, go to sleep.
He's like trying to tap out, and she's like, shh, shh. No tears, only dreams now. And so that takes us to the top of the order, and you guys see is the Avatar Sunam. He says, close enough, and he begins to lift, almost telekinetically lift the fanny pack up. And it starts getting closer and closer to him. No. And he says, I must really thank all of you for bringing me all of these new toys and getting me that much closer to my step of traveling to your world and seeing what powers I can influence there. You know, I must really commend all of you. You've been quite the thorn in the side of those of us who are trying to reopen the Ori. And for all the work the Seekers did to keep us out of it, I just really gotta hand it to you for helping us get this far. And if I could say one more, what the devil? And he goes, this will not be the last time we meet. As he dissipates, you see at the very back of the room a familiar masked face with one hand outstretched holding the crystal. He says, well, fancy meeting you here. Glad that I could be of assistance. Now, if you don't mind, I will be taking this crystal with me, and I will see all of you later, as you see Dr. Datarian standing at the rear of the room.
A gratitude today keeps the haters away, and that's why we want to thank you for listening to Overworked and Underplayed. You just heard Alex Capps as our DM, Annalyn Hardy as Taylor Jacobs, Katie as Krystal 2.0, Marjorie as Amy Anne, Marcel Hardy as Richard Cox, and Tyler as Bentley. You also heard our good friend Morgan as the voice of High Priestess Krystal. Episodes are edited by Marcel, and Circle Back episodes are edited by Katie. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll circle back in 2 weeks on September 19th for the next episode. You can help us to get the word out by rating, reviewing, and subscribing wherever you listen to podcasts. You can also follow us on social at OwnUpPod, that's OWNUPPOD, subreddit r/OwnUp. When you say crystal, you mean the crystal Varget or evil crystal? Or...
So you see, it was crystal. Okay, yes, I need to specify.